Real people, real celebrities, real talk.
Join the Breakfast Club.
Blast off in your
Weekday morning, 6 to 10.
It's DJ MV Angela Yee, Charlamagne the God. We are the Breakfast Club. Now we have the LOX in the building.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Two-thirds of the LOX. Just saw Sheik. Sheik said he had to leave to catch a flight. I was excited. I was like, yo, we got all of the LOX in the building this morning.
And Sheik had always used to tell me that he was like, man, I'm too nervous to do an interview with you. And then he dipped. And then he walked in. I said, well, I can't believe you're here. And then he dipped out.
He dipped out. Got out of Dodge.
Kilos on the table and all that.
I had questions for Sheik. I wanted to know if him and 50 were ever seeing each other since all that situation went down.
Fifth is cool. Fifth is cool with us.
Word.
Yeah.
All right, let's get to the album. So you dropped an EP.
Yeah.
So what made you guys drop an EP?
Drop a little appetizer.
And it came out of nowhere.
We was going to give it out for free. And then right before we was in the process of mixing them, me and P was in the studio like, yo, we might need to throw this on iTunes, especially Beyonce album that just came out that night or something, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
we had
like,
the idea.
screw
Was
it.
actually
Yeah, we had the idea, but then she made it. She did it, so we like, it might as well just try it. You know what I mean?
You think mixtapes are a thing of the past? Because I'm seeing everybody now, they doing a little EP, throwing it out, instead of like actually doing a mixtape or something.
No, they still doing it, but I guess with this whole digital wave and iTunes and all of these sites that, you know, you can make money off and do a bigger blast, you just now using some more originals, getting them cleared and, you know what I mean, trying to capitalize off it.
mixtape. I think the whole mixtape game is different from what it used to be. You know what I mean? A mixtape used to be you just rap over everybody else's beat.
Yeah.
That's out. That's hot. Nowadays, you know, you get original. It's like a pre-album. It's like the album that's, you know, that's more aggressive than the actual album sometimes. Yeah. So I think now it's just up to, you know, that's why I just call everything a project, really.
It's my project is coming out.
Yeah, like unless it's an album, it's a project. Because you can't really say it's a mixtape when it's 12 original songs on original beats. You just...
Like the Soul Tape is an album.
Yeah, like the Fab joint to me sounds like an album.
Yeah, you should have put that on iTunes.
Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that should have been an album.
That's giving away free music now, man. Especially when you're an established
The
artist.
labels sometimes be fronting, though, because they don't like to count them.
Nah, that's good that he's willing to give back like that, though. That shows the MC in him.
Yeah, that's the passion. That's before anything.
Music,
before
you know what I mean?
Before there was an iTunes, before there was any of that Piff live mixtapes, you was just giving it out anyway. You know what I mean?
So for you, Jadakiss, you still have albums left on Def Jam?
Yes.
How many? 2?
I think 2 or 3.
It seems like Def Jam holding everybody hostage, man. Everybody got an issue with Def Jam right now.
Not me.
He's like, I'm fine. No problems.
I love everybody over there. Karen Kwok, Sean Pekaj, Margot, Chris.
I'm locked in, okay? I don't want no
problems. I love you guys over there, baby. You hear me?
So no setbacks, no nothing. They all systems are go with Kiss?
Yeah, I mean, you know, this industry is not like a everything goes good business.
Right.
So if you got in here or you in here and think that's what it is, you in the wrong profession. It's always gonna go, something's gonna go left. Something's gonna go over budget. Somebody not gonna be able to show up for the video, or something's gonna get pushed back. So you gotta know how to take them things and just roll with them, you know what I mean?
Because it seemed like the record you had with The Dream was tough, but it seemed like they didn't really
want
get
to put
behind
that bread. Yeah, they didn't really want to put the bread. But that was a plus. That helped me also to show them that they ain't ready for the Top 5 project. So I just keep working, put it in the vault, do what we doing now, and then the calls and the emails and all of that, you know, everything gets in perspective. So.
Now the LOX album, are you guys signed to Interscope still, or what's the situation?
We're actually free agents right now.
Free agents?
Yeah, for about a week now.
A week?
Yeah, so, you know.
Wait, for a week?
Yeah.
Just got off the deal. 2 weeks. 2,
maybe 2. Week
you
and a half.
You have to go. Had to drop a refrigerator on somebody.
No. We handle.
Businessmen. We businessmen, man. We gentlemen. At the end of the day, you know, people. Nah, seriously.
No, like that.
Dead serious. At the end of the day, we businessmen. Like, you come in this game as an artist, and you know, as a person who wants to rap, then through years and development and ups and downs and mistakes,
getting bamboozled and hoodwinked.
You know, you learn your business, and then you approach things. We don't just handle ourselves as artists. We handle ourselves as businessmen, label owners, CEOs, marketing. We each other's A&Rs when we there, so we know how to do the whole shebang.
Now, what about what situation would you guys want for the LOX now? Would you like to stay independent? Would you like to go to another major?
You had
He
opportunities
love
to sign to other artists too.
I know Styles love independent.
I want the check. I want it.
But ain't the money good indie though?
I'll take the check.
Yeah.
I don't like to do all of the work.
But
Let me get the check.
I'm the opposite, man. Like I think we like with the LOX, a perfect situation would be an indie major kind of movement. Like, you know what I'm saying? If we would do something with majors, we'll
Kiss
be
is
the
like, nah.
Can we get the check?
and let me do the indie part. That's
Those
what
checks
I'm saying.
don't
We
be as
do
big as
both.
they used to be though.
And the
No. It's not. You're not looking for. You're not trying to blow the roof off the building. You just want something nice. Do the project, maybe one off, and come back.
That's
and
what
keep
I'm with.
Negotiating.
That's the kind of thing I'm with. I'm with a major 1 or 2 off.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm
Nobody
saying?
nothing more than that.
Nah, yes they do. Nah, like this
That's
what
why we don't
what
want a
people say.
truckload.
Right.
This what
You don't want
people
a
say.
truckload.
Like, you don't have to. Like, you got to learn early as an artist too, and depending on what power and status you have and what angle you using. The contract is made to be broken and made to be
Just like a
rearranged and
jawbone.
redone. Like,
Yeah, when
know
you
what
hit
I mean?
people with chairs, Styles.
No, I'm just saying, like, if we
Stop they
negotiate,
gentlemen.
if we negotiate, I'm saying, if we negotiate and then we be like, yo, and you tell me, yo, I got, you know what I'm saying, I got $1 million for you for 2 joints, and I'd be like, nah, give me 5 for almost 1. It works for me, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
For almost one.
yeah, like, you know,
Everything is negotiable.
everything's negotiable, man.
What about signing to another artist? I know you've had opportunities to do that in the past. Is that something that you would consider?
Yeah, wasn't it a LOX on MMG situation they was talking about at one point?
Everybody's
MMG
supposed
is
to make an
hollering.
offer.
A lot of people, everybody, it's a
Everybody
lot
make an
of,
offer.
It's a lot of people.
You're supposed to
hollering.
get offers.
Word.
That's the nature of the business.
Word.
People
No,
hear
I try
about
to
you,
sneak.
like your work.
I try to sneak it past her. She's like my science teacher with the gum.
So no LOX on MMG?
I mean, it's open. We open to sit down with everybody.
Styles said no.
Nah, no, he didn't.
Nah, man.
Oh.
No, he didn't.
Why you putting words in his
Oh, I
mouth?
thought
He's
you
sitting
said
right
no.
here,
I
like he
did.
can't correct you.
Would you like to see that?
Nah, I want to see the LOX putting out music, period. I don't think y'all need a label. Y'all the LOX, man. You're D-Block.
That's
Stay
Y'all
it.
don't
over
need a
there with
label.
That's how I
style.
am.
Stay over there with style.
That's how I believe.
You don't
We
need a
can
label.
put music out and get this money.
See, I disagree. I think they need a label.
For what?
I
Listen,
think
because
they
it
need
would
to
help
market,
the-
promote,
it
and
helped
push.
No, they don't no
Yeah.
more.
They do.
We need Sherry
They
Bryant.
don't. The labels don't even put in no work no more. Y'all can do more work than the labels.
See, man.
No, you're gonna have to do that anyway.
That's how I am.
But
I think
you said-
Jadakiss wants the structure of having the label where he can call you, tell
But you could
this,
do it in between. That's what I'm saying. There's ways to work out everything.
Mm-hmm.
It's a function. You function as a unit, and then there's ways to make everything work.
no matter who
Everything's
you sign with,
negotiable.
no matter what it comes to at the end of the day, your staff and you gonna have to create the spark, and you're gonna have to do everything anyway.
I would like to
so
do
why
business
not
with
just
all
give
of
me
these
the
labels,
big
though.
portion?
I would like to do
You know?
business with a lot of labels. I would like to do business with plenty of labels. Good Life, MMG, Eminem, Hove. I would love to do business with all of these people.
Right.
I would absolutely
Rock
love it.
Nation.
Rock Nation, all that. I mean,
Sherry Bryant.
we the streets. I would like. I don't want to be signed
Todd.
to people, but I wouldn't mind doing any business with people, putting out cold projects, things of that nature. There's a lot of money out there, and there's a lot of money to be made, and a lot of
But a
business
lot of
to be-
people don't wanna
to be
break the
handled.
bread,
And it's
Styles.
about breaking the bread. 'Cause, yeah, you're right, but that's what it's about: business and meeting at the table like gentlemen. Like, all right, we don't got to be no slaves or partners for too long, but here, let's work this out for now. Let's
like
do
the
this.
Wu-Tang LOX album.
Yeah, that's fam though. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's more fam and artists. Yeah, but just like that, you're right.
Do y'all got any
Things of that
feelings?
nature.
You know, there's rumors that Bad Boy is shutting down. Y'all got any feelings about that?
Yeah, I might shed a tear if that actually ever happens.
Bad Boys was a great label for hip hop, I believe, and it transcended hip hop into a whole nother plateau.
Had
Like,
some of the
you
best
know what I
times
mean?
of my life on Bad Boy.
True indeed. What size is them ponies, yo?
The size 10.
You can't fit those
Is
kids.
it-
those
did he
I
still-
can fit 'em.
he still got percentage of y'all publishing?
Nah, we good. We good around the board in business pretty much.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Do you guys watch the Grammys? Like, were you at home watching the Grammys?
I recorded it. I missed
I
it.
was fortunate enough to catch Hov and B in the beginning, and then I just was flicking back between one of the basketball games and the Grammy. I can't watch the whole entire thing. Like,
Nah, that was longer than Wolf of Wall Street.
yeah.
You think Kendrick got robbed, or that's just the Grammys way, man?
I mean, it's just reality. It's just showing you that, 60-40, the white man still winning.
You think it was
But,
a race thing?
Nah.
I mean, the Grammys
it's
ain't
just what
hip-hop
it is.
like that.
Grammys ain't hip
That's
hop.
what's wrong with hip hop. Everybody makes everything
When
like
you
it's
look,
super.
when they do the hip hop
hip-hop.
categories on the Grammys, every nominee is only probably one or two that's really hip hop when they do.
Like,
Hip hop
let's get for
album of
real,
the year
man. Like
and
hip
all
hop's
that.
getting too emotional over everything.
I
Like,
agree.
Macklemore
Too
independent. I love Macklemore's movement. I love what he did. I love how he came and stuck up the game
Yeah, he did
without
something beautiful.
signing his rights over to nothing.
Right.
That's a beautiful thing
independent.
for hip hop itself.
You see Styles speak? That's independent.
That's independent.
Never
That's
stop
independent.
Only Macklemore's only come every 56 years.
True it did.
56.
And
True it did. True it did. I respect him though, because
Mac Miller
he
did it
does
too.
hip hop things like
Mac
bring
Miller did
artists
it
like
a little
Talib
smaller
Kweli
than
on tour.
Macklemore, but he did it.
There's a lot of hip hop dudes who's, so-called hip hop dudes who wouldn't bring out somebody like Talib Kweli on tour. So I respect them for doing things like that. And just get your money, man.
Wu-Tang
Who
raised
cares
them,
about
man.
all this crap anyway? Everybody mind your business and just work.
What do you
man.
think about music now, especially with New York? The New York scene has changed so much. I know you probably hate hearing about New York, but
Nah,
nowadays,
actually, I love it because it's coming
Word.
back. It's coming back. It's moving like the turtle, but it's coming back. It's coming back.
Slow and steady wins the race.
Do you think the
Yeah.
90s NYC hip hop sound could work now? Like overall across the
The
board?
90s hip
Gotta have
hop sound
millennium
is,
touch in
is
it.
forever though. That's the golden era.
I think it
You
just
see,
has to have the millennium in it.
French came and got him a nice deal off of that first single from
Pop that.
Funky Child.
Shot caller.
Shot caller. So that just shows you the impact of that. That sound could always. Diddy
Look, a
came
great
with the
song is
Bad
a great
Boy
song.
and recooked all of them songs and made a lot of money off it. So
A lot of these kids don't
Yeah.
know a lot of the they don't have a lot of that much history. Like a lot of their old school is,
50 Cent
Nas,
first album.
Hov, 50,
Yeah,
us. So they don't know about the wave that came before us. So you playing music from there is just like that's what hip hop's about anyway from the beginning. People taking break beats and beats from other stuff and making it. So it all loops around.
Now, let me ask you something that we were discussing the other day up here behind the scenes. Do you think that hip hop is ready for the first successful openly gay rapper?
That's definitely coming. We're definitely paving the way for that. We're paving the way for that.
I was almost thinking like, ain't there one
I
already?
mean, there's a lot of them. There's a lot of in the
I was sitting
closet.
there thinking like, I thought somebody did that
When she
already.
said openly, you know what I mean? The magic word when she
Yeah.
said was openly.
Who paving
There's
the
a
way?
lot of clothes.
Who paving the way? Who paving the way?
It's a lot of clothes. No, I'm just saying America is paving the way. You see Collins in the NBA.
Yeah.
He got invited to Michelle Obama's
But
thing.
he's a
so
scrub, though.
And he wasn't even in the
No, it's
NBA
not
anymore.
about his skills. It's about him coming out saying he was gay. He got calls from everybody. They embraced him like he had the #1 song in the planet.
It got to
So
be somebody good. Like Chris Bosh got to come out.
Chris Bosh.
they already got him. The carpet is already laid. Carpet is laid.
So the first openly gay rapper, nice, nice rapper, and he wants to do a collaboration with the LOX. No problem.
Yeah, just email the song and wire the check.
Curve.
Kiss is about to check on everything. Send the song, but send the check too.
Yeah, we can make it happen. We don't discriminate, baby. We love everybody.
Now, you
But
said
you
y'all-
know what's going on with America right now is openly is same-sex marriages. You know what I mean? A lot of that, you can't really tamper with that. It got to be all love, or you got to stay away from the
You done.
situation. Yeah, or they'll wrap you up real nice.
Listen, I promise you, the first gay rapper gonna be a thug though. He gonna be hood. Like he gonna be like a hood ass dude that will threaten to shoot you, kill you, everything. Watch.
Are you thinking about somebody in particular?
Nah,
Yeah, it's like he already
He
got
knows who it is.
I'm looking at him like, come on, see?
Go ahead, say it.
No, it's gonna happen. Watch. Mark my word. Later this year, y'all gonna be like, damn, Charlamagne said that, yo.
Do you watch the lyrics when you rap now? Because listening to old LOX stuff, there was no filter. Some of the stuff that y'all said before, I don't think you
Right.
can say now.
Nah,
I
you just
have
have
no
to learn
filter.
how to trick. You just have to learn how to switch it around. You know what I mean? I got a 10-year-old daughter, and she's very heavily musically inclined. So you know what I mean? She don't have no problem texting me, asking me, Dad, what is that?
And what do you give her the truth when you answer?
I give her with a light spin on it.
Like, what does
I
she-
give her
what
the
does she ask you
politically
about?
correct way.
Like, what are some things she might ask you about?
Like if she asks me anything, you know, something that a weed reference or you know, I just got to make it to.
The master
I
spinner
switch
right
it to
here.
Christianity on it.
What if she hit a line? What if she hit a line? I know a chick named Superhead. She gives Superhead. Just moved in the building, even gave a Superhead.
I got to tell her to ask her mom about it.
Now, you had a line style when y'all was going at the Rock. You said when you throw up your sign, it looked like upside down.
Yeah.
But
Can't say that. Say vagina.
Yeah, vagina. But then Kiss signed to
Curse on
them.
here?
But then Kiss, you signed to the Rock and you was throwing the sign up. Did you ever have to say anything to him? Like,
Nah, it was all
Nah, it's
business.
the art of
The
war
check.
and business at the
Check,
like that's what a lot of people don't know.
The
Like
check was
we
right.
we businessmen. It's a lot of hats you have to wear
Yeah.
once you sign in.
I still
in
want
this.
my Rockefeller chain too.
You know what I mean?
J.
You're
Cole
a
got it.
businessman.
You just
You have
got
to be
it.
an MC. You have to be an artist. You have to be a warrior. You still have to keep it gangster and gentleman at the same time. So it depends on what you're doing. Like, you know, what the moment called for.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like outside. Like, there's some people I had beef with as a child. That's some of my closest friends. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
And there's some of my closest friends who I would probably want to pop. You know, life happens that way.
but how do y'all know like a lot of these dudes, executives? Because y'all used to go hard. Like, you know.
A lot of them was interns and messengers and
That's
all
true.
of that when we was coming up.
Yeah. But I'm
You know
saying
what I
somebody
mean?
like Hov or even Diddy, how you know behind the scenes, they like, yo, keep them over here. You know, hold them
Nah,
back
we
a
got
little bit.
different relationships with Hov and Diddy because
Yeah.
we was around them and with them early.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
Reasonable doubt. We pre-reasonable doubt, and we was with Diddy. You know, he was already huge when we got there, but it wasn't what it was after. You know what I mean? No Way Out and all of that, all of them albums and all that.
We
So
got good
different-
rapport with
Yeah, we got
everybody.
good rapport.
With everybody. I think in the industry, I think we pretty, cool dudes. We down to earth. We're fair. You know what I mean? We live by our word. And we stand up guys. So we pretty, we respect those who came before us, those who came after us.
Yeah.
We respect our craft.
And they
so
know
that,
not to
that
mess
keeps
with
us
us
cool.
though, physically, lyrically,
Yeah.
or none of that. So that keeps us in a good space anyway, because they don't want to get attacked.
I'll tell you one thing. I could. You guys go to any club and you guys don't go too deep. The other night we had Kiss in Queens. Kiss came with about 3 people and
No
one
doubt.
assistant, one female assistant.
Feeling, yeah.
And the first time he walked in the door, a dude walked up to him. I don't even think you knew him. He was like, "Yo, if anybody act up, I got the hoopty outside."
Yeah.
I said, "What the hell is going on?"
That's just that love, you
It's
know
that
what
love,
I mean?
that
That's just
respect.
the love that we get, and that we have gotten over the years. That's like a priceless thing. You can't buy that, or you can't. That's not fake. That's just genuine love. Because I had met him there. I seen him at the same club probably a few months before, and he felt like he knew me from that. You see when he came up, yo.
Yeah.
But it's all love. You know what I mean?
How do b-boys stay relevant in hip hop as you get older? Or do y'all even care about that?
Yeah, you definitely got to care, but you got to embrace the new stuff. You know what I mean? Embrace the new. You get a one-way ticket out of here trying to front on all of the new dudes. Whether it's your cup of tea or not, you got to show them respect. Those that pay homage. You know what I mean? And just
And respect
roll with
when
the
it's somebody
punches.
else's time.
Yeah.
Like, it's somebody else's time. You respect their time. Like, you know what I mean? Everything from streets to basketball to music to just being a man. Everything is a young man's sport or game or thing or whatever they call it. But
every
everybody
team needs
aspires
some
to
veterans on there
be a
too.
veteran and
You know what I
turn.
mean?
You want to turn a hobby into a job into a career. Like, you know what I mean? You can't be hot forever, so you want to have the hottest out forever, rather. Like, you know what I mean? So you want to have a career where you steady and you put out work people could believe in, and they could believe in your words,
Your brand.
and what you doing, your brand, and see that you're real.
Whatever happened to J Hood, man? Did all communication with him cease? He never.
Now we be still seeing Hood. It's love. Like, I try to tell Hood, I love him as a person, but just as the LOX, sometimes we try to, as grown men, we try to say we want to move forward. Like, you know what I mean? How it ended and closed with paperwork and all that. I always love Hood as family. Like, you know what I'm saying? And look to him like a little brother, but there's some people in my family who I want to do business with. Like, you know what I mean? And I take it like that. There's real family members, even though you're my family, I love you. I just can't rock with you business-wise. But peace and blessings to him. And I hope, no one out there holds him back or holds anything against him because of us. Like, give him his pass.
Yeah, let him get a deal, man.
Let him get a deal. Give him his G pass. I want the whole world to embrace him.
Let him get a little 360.
Like, you know what I mean? Nah, real talk. Like, real talk. Like, you know what I mean?
Give him a deal, man. Please.
We want the people to embrace. Yeah, don't hold him back.
We giving you the word because he came to me like a lot of people, he can't really rock on because they think that we still got some type of malice and we just want to let the world, any A&Rs, anybody that he speak to, give him a fair shot.
Yeah, right, but make sure it's a 360.
Yeah, he's a talent.
They're going to do that anyway, right?
He's a talented dude, man. He got good work ethic, you know what I mean? I think he's learned from his mistakes, what he made with us. So I feel he really deserves a shot somewhere in John Q. Public. Open arms to him. Give him open arms.
It was always an urban legend that y'all beat him and script him and made him.
Never.
Nah,
we actually, I'm surprised we didn't. Like, I love for him. Nah, I'm serious. Like, I love for him, made it not like, you know what I mean?
I'm surprised we didn't.
Nah, seriously. Like, we it was a lot we didn't do. We didn't do no sucker crap with the paperwork. It was like, all right, you off. And he was dragging the train, he was doing everything.
We been through that,
but we let all that go. Like, we've been through that. So it's like we not gonna hold you. And then it was like, not only us, it'll be people like who call you on the jack. He's here right now. What you want done? Right. Put it on him, put him down. No, leave him. Pass. That's babe, bro. Yeah. He get the thing. It's like you just got to let him chill and go his way. But we really wish him the best and just hope, like I said, John Q. Public, treat him with open arms.
How did you get to such a diplomatic place, Styles?
I know, you noticed that.
Paying him about a couple million in lawyer fees and courts and all of that.
He changed. Like, Styles was a lot.
He got no problem.
Oh, nah, like fatherhood, man. I got, you know what I mean? I got a 15-year-old boy, 19-year-old daughter. I can't be running around looking ignorant. And plus, when you get older, like, you know what I mean, you learn to save your ignorance for the times
when
it's needed.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not just going to be wasting my ignorance. My ignorance
I'm not gonna waste my ignorance.
Yeah, my ignorance level is like on 110. So if I'm going to use it, it's going to be at the right appropriate time. And, I sell juice, fruits, and veggies. We got another juice bar coming too.
Yeah, we got another one. We just about to open in YO 211 Nepperhan.
So there's gonna be 2 in Yonkers now.
You don't gotta juice.
Nah, it's one in
you
Yonkers.
don't gotta go.
You gonna open another
one? You ain't
one?
gotta go all of the like the craziness.
I got Kiss to hop in with me.
It's got stuff that we can drink that's still.
I mean, I drink so. I try to do I tried to juice for 3 days one day, and I couldn't.
Nah, it's a part of life. You can't look at it like, I'm juicing. I'm just juicing.
Nah, I mean, I juice periodically, but I tried to go all in.
You know how you guys start Envy? Find a juice shop around here that sell the juice already done. Warm up with like a juice a day.
Nah, you know what I did?
1 or 2 juices.
He coming here with his blender, mad bananas.
I feel it. You get right, kid.
I bought my stuff.
You got the bullet. You got the Nutra bullet.
Only problem is that he juices and
Y'all
he
ain't
has
come
donuts.
up to the juice bar yet, man.
I have a juice with donuts.
Yeah,
we on 1026. Can I say our address real quick? 1026 Castle Hill Ave, Bronx, New York. Juices for life, and about to have another Juices for life on 211
Nepperhan.
Yonkers, New York.
Do y'all still?
I'll be in Yonkers. I'll come to the one in Yonkers.
No doubt.
Y'all still communicate with Mace? I saw him out with Diddy.
I ain't seen Mace in a few years. When I seen him, it's all
for
love.
the Grammy weekend. I ain't
You seen him?
about that. Nah, I was here. but he gonna reach out. That's our brother for life anyway.
Now, how many songs you guys got done as far as the LOX is concerned?
We got joints, Envy.
Are you gonna release something to kind of
we got
get the
joints,
labels
man.
intrigued a little bit?
We got joints.
F the labels, man. Drop the
We ain't
album,
gotta worry
man.
about nobody being intrigued. We did out of an EP, we was the whole label and everything. We hit number 1 and number 3 in the world on iTunes. We ain't worried about none of that, man.
Okay.
We here right now. Why? Because we hot.
Well, I just want one of them records.
That's what he's asking.
You know that. He working on something.
For sure.
You told me he
You
working
know
on
that?
something.
It's always a phone call. We ain't changed.
I'm gonna call. Don't worry.
We ain't changed.
That
Just pick
old
up your
joint
phone,
he did
man.
for you was knocking. Remember? That from
So
that.
you're not gonna
That shit was
spin
crazy.
Envy? You're not gonna give him the spin?
Nah. We need Envy. We need all of the DJs. You know that.
I want to go back to the Mace thing. What do y'all think of his the way he leaves and comes back?
That's the only thing. That's my only gripe with him. You know what I mean? He playing around. He pump faking. You got to come back or get out of here.
Yeah.
Because there's people that have died that be here. So you can't just keep double dutching us. You know what I mean?
You think it's room for him?
I think he should just go gospel rap. Christian rap. I'm keeping it G. I'm keeping
You
it G.
agree?
Yeah, you can't come in.
He
and say
just
you
gotta go
love God.
Christian rap.
Now
You
you know
can't
why you
get
can
man
come
of
back.
God
You know
and-
why
and
it's
then
a
you
spot
come
back
for
to
him
this.
right now? What's that song Drake got? He got a whole made verse on the last
But
verse.
who's hot? Who's not?
Yeah,
Tell 'em who's-
he
who's
can say
selling out
that.
the
He
store.
can
Pusha had a whole Pusha T
Pusha
had a
whole
whole
flow,
song,
man.
but
That's
it's
what I'm trying
on
to
his
tell
joint.
you.
No.
They doing
But
that.
what's
He can
dead
come
nice.
back.
But he don't. What content is he gonna
Exactly.
say if it ain't
That's the only
Christian that
thing.
you gonna ride with? If he's going Christian,
That's good.
I might cop it.
But
Really?
you can't give your life up to God and then
Word.
talk about shit.
Yeah, because
because
it's Mace, not because I'm
So
gonna
you
be
saying
interested.
you can't listen to
Nope.
T.I. talk about guns no more?
Sort
true.
of.
That's true.
But it's a
What are
little
we
different
saying
with Mace,
here?
though. With
Listen,
Mace, I don't want to hear
What
no
are
street
we
records.
saying here?
Because he could talk
That's
about
kinda
real
true,
life
though.
things.
I'm
It don't
keeping
have
it
to be
G.
about religion.
That's kind of true. Like you know, I like
Frank,
I like
you
T.I. the
watch
Family
pornos.
Man.
He was addicted to porn.
I never liked fictional rap. I used to like to know, at least think the rappers that I was listening to was doing real things.
Yeah.
But if we go by rappers doing real things, then
It's
y'all
about
wouldn't have no
2%.
job.
Yeah, y'all wouldn't have nobody.
Y'all wouldn't have
agree.
nothing to really spin, brother. Because most, you know,
That's why I don't spin. I
a
rather
high,
slander.
very high percentage
I'm with you.
of rappers don't live what they say or say
come up
live
here
how
about
they say.
once a month. The fourth breakfast.
That's easy.
Call me
Yeah.
the Stella's Oral breakfast tree.
Now, Jadakiss, I always wanted to ask you about this. I never had the
Uh-oh.
opportunity.
Here
This
we
way could
go.
go left. This way could go left,
Joe
Kiss.
Rivers, go ahead.
Now, someone had wrote a tell-all book, and they said you were the reason why they wrote it. She said, "Oh, Jadakiss told me I should write this book. He's the one that gave me the advice. He encouraged me to put it out."
Pick, you wanna step to the mic? 'Cause one of my only witnesses
No,
is
Kiss,
right there.
As a man, I was disappointed. I was like, yo,
You
Kiss,
think where we from?
That was a
we
bag
don't
of mayonnaise,
tell,
yo.
Tell
You know
or
where the hell
anything.
Kiss- you know where the hell Kiss said
you
that.
think telling anything is not sufficient where I come from?
No, I'm talking about the
Especially
chick.
a tell-all book.
the chick, I'm like, Kiss
I
ain't
don't
hit
know.
that.
I don't co-sign none of that kind of stuff.
Kiss, that chick is built like a bag of mayonnaise, man.
I mean, everybody looks different than they once looked as a teenager. You know what I mean? You gotta go back to teenage years.
So I got to check her Throwback Thursday pics
Know
out.
what I mean?
I'm like, I see why Kiss did
All right,
that.
so you're saying you did not encourage anyone to write a tell-all book?
Nah, never.
Nothing to do with that.
Never that. Never would I.
Does that make you
I
mad?
don't. My name affiliated with Tell All is never a goal. You don't even have to question that. Telling anything is not what I'm about.
So y'all would never write a book like how Prodigy wrote The Infamous?
Hell no.
Nah.
Never.
That was an L book, though. You read it, Style?
Yeah,
I'm
it
not
was
gonna
a
lie,
good
that was
listen.
a good
It
book.
was
Nah.
a good
L
listen.
book.
I liked the audio one.
No
'cause
disrespect, but I
audio
heard
The
what
was-
it's,
audio one was crazy.
I heard what it's about. I don't support telling in any shape, form, or fashion unless you're a regular citizen. And then I don't look at it as you're telling because you're a regular citizen.
Word.
But what's
Once-
the difference between a memoir and a tell-all then? Because some people would look
It's
at
just
that
a
as
different
a memoir.
politically correct way of saying
absolutely.
it. But when
I
you
mean,
tell
some-
of
the game-
Because
events,
you might look at
Some things
Prodigy's
you
book
don't
as a
say.
memoir.
Some
He
things
told
you don't say
life-changing
anything
stuff on there.
that can incriminate anyone
Body, yeah.
in any shape, form, or fashion in any way. Like
'Cause
you
I
don't
would-
say that. Like
I would
I
think
mean,
the statute of limitations on everything passed, who shot who did.
it doesn't matter. It's not
it's
my
just a
business to
code
say
of the
your
street.
business.
Baby,
Okay.
you can't do
I mean,
that.
it's your job. You know, you're a journalist, you're a radio host, you do all that, so it's your job. So somewhere in you might look at that as sort of natural and being a female too.
No,
Right.
but they
But as
still
a
don't
man-
got them. She could put out a tell-all book. Why you?
Yeah,
don't
that's
got
what I'm saying. But she might look at it like it's cool though.
I would like to keep my friends.
No.
Well, hold on. Don't
See?
y'all think rappers incriminate themselves in their music sometimes?
That's
I mean,
cool.
rap-
Go set yourself
a song
up
is
all
like
day.
a movie, though, Charlotte.
Set yourself up all day. Don't bring me down.
Word.
Like my man said in the bar, ain't no I in team and ain't no we on the stand.
No
Word.
doubt. That's it.
So would y'all do a record with Prodigy after that?
I've been on records with Prodigy after that, but
Yo,
me
Kiss gonna
personally
say
on
that
this
the
thing.
check is right.
Yeah. I do it. Nah. We came up off my D. So the music, the song just got to be right for me. It's the check, Envy, but it's the song. Before I even do direct you to talk to Kiwi or Pick or my accountant, I gotta like the song too, unless I'm just trying to buy a car or something and I need some.
So Styles, hold on. So Styles, you really like the Harry record that you got on?
That was a business move. That was He's about the business. That was a business move.
It was a business move, and then I thought it was alright. I heard Uncle Murder part, I was high. I'm in the studio. He's a young gunner. He's a young heart. He's like when I was years ago. And the hard thing. So I'm like, I was rocking with the new wave. Charge my joint to murder. It's Uncle Murder.
You didn't know it was a Tahiri record.
Nah, I did, but he was on it. So I would have, I like Tahiri.
It was a bit more for
actually,
Murder, too.
I thought my part was dope, too. You don't think my part's dope?
To be honest with you,
I thought I was bouncing.
I just remember the
I
video.
saw the record.
I live with that.
I'm not listening to
I live with that. I live with that.
I said, I'm not listening to Styles.
I don't like that
record.
beat. The beat on my part was dope on the breakdown.
I mean, I gotta listen to it.
I'll take one on the chin.
Do y'all ever consult with each other? Like, yo, should I do this record with Tahiri? Or y'all you just do it?
Yeah, I mean, I know I do. When people send me records, I use my homies and my brothers in the studio. And when Poobs play it, I just be like, I look around.
I actually
Some
think
people be
Luce
like,
might
"This
have
song
told
is
me what you
horrible.
doing.
Don't do it.
I think Luce said that to me that night. I was going, though. I was.
Do
It's
people
all
ever
good.
get
Tahiri's
offended?
cool, though.
Do
Shout
people
out
ever
to
get
Tahiri. She
offended
cool.
when they send you songs to get on and you're like, I don't like this one. Send me something different.
I'm just getting tired of people sending me period, man, sometimes. Sometimes you get tired because people don't think you have a job
Don't
or a
respect
life
your
or your
time,
fatherhood.
period. Yeah.
Like, people just be like, yo, let me get that verse. Like, this is what I do for a living, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is how I pay my bills.
Right.
Like, it ain't just, yo, let me get this verse all the time. Like, we got to establish some kind of relationship, rapport. I got to at least slightly like you. Just because you got a couple fans and you think you hot or your block think you hot, that don't just allow you always to, like, you got to have some kind of coof to yourself.
I need that bread. You know what I'm saying?
Would the
I'm on that vibe right now, too.
Would the LOX ever do reality TV?
I can't get him and Sheik to sign off on it, man. I'm with it.
Love and Hip Hop New York or something like that?
I mean,
No way.
Your own thing. I would say.
If what?
I'm with everything. I'm with on him
That
on this
ain't
one.
even
If
the
the
check, though.
come right,
Look at the exception. I'm switching for that.
Okay.
That not even.
I'm
the
not
check
gonna ever
can
do
get me
nothing
over
on
that.
TV. I feel like this. I'm not never gonna do nothing to discredit myself. No way, no shape,
Then
no
it's not
form.
gonna work.
You can't get me to
Especially
act
they
like
ain't telling
a coon, a buffoon,
Word.
an idiot. I'm not gonna play none of them
They'll
games.
set it up with somebody disrespectful.
Yeah,
and you
they're
gotta
gonna
put
set
hands
it
on
up. They
Then the
gonna
whole
put-
staff. See, that's the difference
whole
between me and
staff.
There you
Evan.
go, right?
I'm putting hands on the whole staff. There's no chill button once the line gets crossed. You got to watch who you get to cross the line. See, I'm the type of person you really want to cross that line because the cameraman's getting put down, the cameras is gone, the execs, everybody.
What was you trying to get
I'll
Sheik to
be-
sign off on?
Nah, I just
He
say
wanna
the
do
idea.
one.
The
He wanna
idea.
He want
Oh,
to do
the
a
idea.
reality show.
What would be the concept?
That would be very entertaining.
The LOX. I'm with the LOX, the
LOX.
family life, how we live. Like, we G'd up.
Word.
You really don't know us. Y'all know us, but y'all don't know us.
You know y'all do the music.
Like, we real. Like, this, like, I'm not discrediting a lot of rappers and all of that. But, like I'm saying, as far as groups and all of that, like, you can't even get dudes to stick together without breaking up over
We gotta
money.
go down as the most loyalist group.
You guys never broke up one
Never
time.
broke up.
Nah, never.
Nah, I'm gonna give De La Soul and MOP that award too. I always say that.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
think De La Soul ever broke up. And
Nah, I
never
think they
heard-
had a slight song.
but they kept it under the. They kept
Billy
it under
and,
the
maybe
bleachers.
Billy
I
and
think
Billy
Billy
and
and them
Fame.
too. They did-
Billy
they
and
did too.
they had a slight,
I think they had a slight thing on one time.
like a separation for a
For
minute.
a hot minute, yeah.
It never went public.
I
though.
don't
It didn't
know.
go
Yeah,
public,
nah,
though. You
kept
gotta
it-
respect
they kept
that.
It, they kept it G.
As long as
They
it didn't
kept
go
G.
public and they came back, I respect it.
Right.
Did you really hit Diddy with a chair back in the day in a meeting?
It didn't land. It missed it.
It missed. It only hit like his leg or something. And I hurt my leg doing
He
that.
sprained his ankle.
Oh, yeah.
Actually,
I sprained
the
my
people
ankle.
don't know.
He thinks
twisted-
it's funny. Like he's going to hell. Just going to hell for 1 to 3.
He threw the chair. He sprained his ankle.
He got a 1 to 3 in hell
So
for
you
sure.
threw it and it missed.
Nah,
And then you injured
security
yourself.
was
Yeah,
there.
you would have been
What
crying.
It was
meeting was there
dumb.
security there?
Every meeting is
Every
security.
meeting with you guys.
I mean,
there.
Diddy's,
He
you know,
had big security.
It was Uncle Paulie though. It wasn't
was-
really. He's like family. He's security.
Yeah,
but
nah, I
he's
mean,
family.
you know, those are my early days, man. We came from a wild place then,
What
man.
did he
you know,
say
the-
to
Yeah,
make
what
you
was the
throw- make you throw
conversation
a
that
chair?
led up to you saying, let me grab this chair and throw it at him?
I really don't remember. It had to be something.
Kiss, you don't remember?
Was
It had
it
to be
Jiggy
something.
record?
I
Was
was
it, you guys do the
dying.
Jiggy
I
record?
was just laughing.
Kiss, what
man.
happened?
Wait, what
I
was
don't
it?
know.
You tried
It
to
was
break it up?
It was a meeting that went wrong. It didn't
meeting.
really go wrong. P made it go all wrong. It was
Probably.
going like a regular meeting. I don't know what he
Then
said.
all
I
of a
don't know
sudden
what
the
they
chair-
said. I was just laughing.
What y'all be thinking when you watch like Peter Guns on Love and Hip Hop?
I like guns. He's hilarious. That's my man.
Yo, you gotta watch Kisses.
Kisses
Yo. Kisses is hilarious. yo.
I actually spoke to Guns before they started filming, and he told me he was gonna really be showing out on there. So I ain't really feel overwhelmed when I seen it because he forewarned me, like you know what I mean. So I was expecting him to really go extra with it, and he did.
What about Saigon?
Saigon's really trying to keep it politically correct on
Saigon ain't playing himself on the show.
He's trying to do right by his little son, you know what I mean?
That's
Taking
my man right there.
his baby moms to live and let him live with him and
Saigon's
all
a
that.
hard-working,
They got.
good dude.
I figured after watching it, the way they got the show structured, somebody's a villain, somebody's a clown, somebody's like a family man. You know what I mean? They
Who's
give
the
you
clown?
that.
That's awful. There's no way people just happen to meet up for lunch and in these random places and all that. I don't know how stupid society got.
Well, that's
but there's
impossible.
no way. I'm just saying. I
Right.
don't think Peter Gunn's ex-wife is randomly hanging with K. Michelle out of the blue, jumping off stuff
And that's what
stuff.
I always
Like, come on, like
that's what I always tell people with reality
like,
television.
what I mean,
You have
like
to get
all
a
the
permit
setups
to film.
on every TV show. It's like,
Right.
all right, lunch, we eating, we doing this, we all happen to just pop up at this spot. So I mean, you know,
then
it is
start
what it
scrapping.
is.
All the silverware is
Yeah,
plastic.
yeah, like
and
come on,
cups.
you know what I mean?
But
Like,
as native New Yorkers, y'all got to look at this show and be like, this ain't New York. Like, you see somebody like Rich Dollaz. Like, Rich Dollaz
I don't
ain't
even
no
get
mogul.
beyond. I don't even go with New York. I mean, I go with is it really
Yes,
loving
it
hip hop?
But you know what?
Are we really basing it off of? You know,
It's
what
probably
we basing it off
50-50
of?
with him.
Yeah.
and-
Yeah, you
Well,
know.
Rich Dollar got a label now. What happened if he offered you some money?
That's disrespectful.
think he-
I think he should throw a
he got
check
the
in
check.
for
I don't think he would have
I'm
the check
cool
that
now.
I
See,
need
I don't
anyway.
like. See,
that was
that's just-
disrespectful.
I like Envy too. That's my man. So you know,
If Rich Dollaz had
Envy know he's just playing around.
I like Rich though too. He's a cool dude. I
Nah,
met him
he's a
before.
bitch. I call him bitch.
I mean, I got
Dollaz.
nothing to do with that. That's your choice. So, you know, I ain't a bit.
Yo,
When can we expect the LOX project, man?
We just
we're
gonna
gonna
keep
hit you one
dropping.
more time. We're gonna slide another body blowing there on you.
It's not going to be a surprise, though, right? The
Nah.
EP came out.
I just told
As a
you about it.
surprise.
How could it be a surprise?
I'm saying you might just drop it by surprise. We don't know what date.
Now we don't know either. So
We
you know.
don't either. We just working. We working every day. We doing multiple projects. Kids got plenty of bangers.
Top 5, baby.
I got plenty of bangers. We all got solo projects. We all working on the LOX joint.
Got the So Raspy. Got artist Little Ty.
You know what I mean?
know what I mean?
Also
Tyler
get our
Woods.
Sound and Haze shirts on 8and9.com. Shout out to 8and9 clothing line. We also got the Sound and Haze shirts, you know what I mean? 8and9.com. Go get that.
Tell Sheik to stop ducking us, man.
Word, man.
Nah, he
I
was
got
here.
questions
You know
for
what
wanted to
Sheik.
be here,
He
man.
wanted to be here.
Because last night he said he wasn't coming. Then this morning he said, oh, I'm going to do radio with y'all. Then while we was waiting in the lounge area.
Actually,
they hit
he
him
missed
with
his first flight.
Oh, okay.
He
You know
missed
he be
his
on the
first
road
flight.
getting that money with
So he tried to
Ghostface.
catch this. Then he got to catch the other flight.
I got questions for Sheik, man. Sheik was going in on G-Unit hard. Hard.
Well, he's not here. We got to get him.
Word.
Well, we appreciate you guys for joining us.
Thanks for
Good
having
looking,
us.
B.
It's the
Pleasure.
Breakfast Club. It's the LOX.
Yeah.